Hello everyone, I am Rolando Blas Sanchez and today I'm going to talk to you about promoting autonomous learning using AI generated materials. Before we begin with this talk, I want to show you some images and I want you to pay attention to the details of these images. Pay attention to the hands and to the feet of this robot. Check this other robot and human. Check some of the details in the arms and hands. Check details on the robot and the woman's head. And finally, check this last image. These images were created using AI tools. The two first images were created using an AI tool called Crayon. And the last image, which is the one you're looking at the moment, was created using Microsoft's Copilot AI. What I want to show you here is that AI isn't perfect yet. Probably it will. We don't know yet. But what I wanted to emphasize here was that no matter what AI we use, we are always going to find some errors in them. So I just wanted to begin this talk by bringing this to the discussion. And now that we have this in mind, I want to tell you that I began with an idea of developing a course, a learning unit first, using AI materials. And to this, well, first I decided to learn a little bit about the existing AI models. Today we have many AI models, but I want to talk to you about the four AI models that I used so far, and I'm going to show you later some of the outputs that I got from using these AI models. So the first one is probably the most well-known. This is ChatGPT. I am using the free version, which is the 3.5 version, and you know this AI model is possibly the most well-known all over the world, and it's also one that has been criticized a lot because it doesn't provide accurate answers. Sometimes it provides answers that are probably mistaken, but this is not a problem of the model because every AI model webpage warns us about this. So I just want to show you a little bit about OpenAI. Also, I found another AI model which is called Claude. Claude is similar to ChatGPT because it also uses a version that is like a free version and it has limitations. This AI model was developed by Anthropic, which is is today a big tech. The next one that I want to talk to you about is Microsoft Copilot. Microsoft is also in the business of AI. So to do their business, they began working with this development, which is called Copilot. It works better with the office tools like Microsoft, PowerPoint, and Excel. And finally, I want to bring to you Gemini. Gemini was formerly known as Bard, but after some changes that the company made, the new brand is Gemini. This is a product created by Google. We know that Google is also one of the biggest techs around the world, and so they created their artificial intelligence model. And today I'm going to bring to you the results of using these four AI models to develop my materials. So when we try to create something, we always try to use information that we already know, or sometimes we need inspiration to start working with this, or at least that's what I do. So what I did was, well, maybe I have this brilliant idea, but I need help because I can't really do this on my own. So what I did was to start calling some of these AI models, and the first AI model that I used was Gemini. So to start working with Gemini, what I did was to work on a prompt, and in this prompt, what I did was to tell the the chatbot to create and to develop some learning unit materials. uh, I asked it to ask questions to me before creating these materials, because I wanted it to know that I had a specific needs. So I did this, and it immediately started creating the first draft. And it was until I answered the questions that it required to tailor the course to my needs that it really began creating the materials. What I found fascinating about this model is that it even provided me links which I could access to to develop, for example, listening, reading, and even speaking activities. The second model that I used was a Claude AI. Claude AI, as you already saw, is not from ChatGPT. It belongs to Anthropic, and I did exactly the same. But well, what really caught my attention was that Claude AI wanted to know more information before it proceeded to creating my materials. So I had to answer more questions than I did before. Uh, and after I did it, it started developing the table with all the materials and all the information that I or that it considered relevant for the development of my course, of my learning unit. What I didn't like very much was the fact that uh, the the descriptions were shorter. It was more limited, and I see that this is probably because compared to Gemini, Claude AI does not or cannot connect to the web. Or at least the free version cannot connect to the web, and Gemini does connect to the internet. So that's probably one of the main differences here. After this one, I also tried working with ChatGPT. Um, I did exactly the same as I did with Claude AI, and it also asked me many questions to start creating my materials. So after I did this, it started giving me the options, and in the end, it showed a similar work to the one given by Claude AI. The difference between Claude AI and ChatGPT, at least, was that Claude AI provides with more like details that probably are not considered neither by Google nor um, by ChatGPT, which is, for example, age, number of students, level, and everything is signaled in Cloud AI. Finally, well, I what I did was to use Microsoft Copilot. So in Microsoft Copilot, I did exactly the same. I entered the prompt, I waited for the answers, and what I observed was that it has, I think, more limitations than even Claude and ChatGPT AI models, because uh, I think and I believe um, this AI model can connect to the web, but unlike Gemini, for example, Copilot offers paid courses, and I asked, for example, for free courses. So if we go back to the beginning of this talk, no AI model is perfect. All AI models make mistakes. They are still, I believe, in a training phase, and I think probably in the future this is going to be different. But or it is different in the paid version. But well, I am thinking about possibilities of those who want to create materials but cannot afford to pay for the paid version of these AI models. And well, after I did this, I returned to the to the former AI model that I began looking at, which was um, a, a Gemini. So this time, because I said, well, if I am going to promote autonomous learning, I need to put this into a place where students can access anytime they want and do it on their own, really on their own. So I this time I changed my prompt and asked Gemini to use these materials, or to create the materials or the ideas for the materials, because I wanted to put them into an LMS. And then it asked me what LMS I wanted, so I told it it was a Moodle. So it suggested me different ideas to use Moodle. And what I learned was that it was also teaching me how to use Moodle and how to use the tools that Moodle already has. But what is more striking here is that it provided me three different versions of what I wanted. So I think this model is more complete than the other ones. Uh, I still, I also have to say that it also has mistakes. After checking the output, I could find out that there were some things that I didn't like much. But in general, I think this model has more benefits over the previous ones. And well, uh, like I said, to me, Gemini is potentially an AI model that can help teachers and can help educators to develop materials to promote autonomous learning on their students. Obviously, we have to combine this with other AI tools, because obviously all the AI models provide very general categories on how to work, but the creative part is still on us. We have to choose tools that can be useful for the development of our courses and for the promotion of the autonomous learning. Here I bring some extra AI tools: Copilot Image Generator, which I believe is very good. Canva is also great for creating appealing presentations. Thinkified provides templates to create courses from scratch. Reactor and Diffit provide us with tools to create materials. And I bring these two separately, Paul and TalkPaul, because these two are chatbots that can adjust to our needs. And if we want to really learn, we can use these two, and we can ask them things that will adjust to our level of English. So I know that there is further work to do. This was like the first stage that I started doing, which was planning the materials, planning the course ahead. But I still have to work on developing each material based on the suggestions, and also I have to evaluate if it really works or not, because obviously, as I mentioned, all AI models have mistakes. They are still in development, and I know that they are not perfect. So well, that's all. Thank you very much.